From the News Channel 5 Network, this is MorningLine.
Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Morning Line. I'm Steve Hayslip, sitting in for Nick Barris this morning, and glad to do so. This is a really cool program. Excited about that. We are talking holiday lights, and you're going to see some incredible displays of holiday lights this morning. We have a couple of wonderful guests with us. Well, one wonderful guest anyway. Yeah. That's Mr. C.D. Wright here. His home, the overall winner. So, Mr. Wright, congratulations. And then, of course, we also have Charlie Woodward of News Channel 5. Charlie, a great guy, photojournalist, and you were the one that actually did the video, if we can call it that now. Do we call it computer chips, or what do we call it?
Heck if I know.
I don't know what. You took the pictures. And
Zeros and ones is what it is. Zeros and ones.
The photojournalist. And you, Charlie, let's start with you. You've been doing this for a long time.
A very long time. And about 20 some odd years
of doing the holiday lights.
And everyone always asks me, we have nothing to do with who the 5 overall finalists are. That's all judged independent of the station. It's NES and Beautification puts on the contest, and there's a whole set of folks that get entered. They go through a judging process. It goes from district to region to overall finalists.
I never knew that. So that's done certainly out of house.
Right.
And how many entries do you think there are every year to begin with?
I get a list, but there's usually, upwards of 100, many times. There's that many. But you just have to put your name in the hat. And someone comes by and takes a look. The other thing I do want to say is and CD will echo this, is that it's subjective. I mean, every single home you go to, though, it doesn't matter if they even have a lot of the same things. They all look different. They all have their own unique style. And they all could be winners. They could all be winners. So
what is something that they look for, the committee? I mean,
well, a lot of things that they've done, they've actually tried to do some things to make things a little bit more energy efficient. You got bonus points for using LED lights that cuts down on the electric bill. Another thing that's very interesting is that a lot of these displays now turn on and off to music or something that they have on. So they save money because their light display is off as much or more than it's on. Wow. So the whole display may be on only for a small period of time, but actually the lights spend more time being off than they are on. So you're seeing energy savings and all that. And of course, the overall artistic appeal, that's one thing, and the curb appeal. That's, think about it. Most of us, if we go to watch this, we're going to be in our car driving by. So that's one thing that I think that, but there's no doubt that if you're going to be a finalist, you have to hit a threshold of a certain number of lights. This is not going to be my home that basically has a tree inside or your house. Right. That
I do have a reindeer, but half the little pond lights, the blue, they're gone. I don't know what happened to them. All right, you had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Wright here, among many talented people who did lights.
I think it's like 9 years at least that you've been a regional finalist. 9 or 10 that he's been a finalist of the region, and this is his 3rd overall. Go ahead, CD. It's your 3rd overall time being the overall.
You're doing good. You just keep on going.
Hey, no. I'll chip in if I need to, but no.
So you have won this overall. I mean, you're the grand champion 3 times now?
3 different times, in 05, in 09, and then this year.
Well, congratulations, first of all, and thank you for being with us. What does it take? And we're going to be happy to show your home here in just a minute. We're going to save that because that's the grand champion. We're going to save that for a little bit later, so you'll want to stay with us for that. We'll show you all the entries here, those finalists, in just a moment. But talk about why you do this.
Well, that makes our Christmas. The wife loves the Christmas spirit. She loves to talk to the people as they come by. That's the main thing, is the children. One year we bought out the nearby Kroger's and Walgreens of the candy canes and give them out to the children, and we had to go to another Walgreens to get those. So it's the children, the happiness. It's fun to see people happy rather than maybe under stress.
At least for a little while, give them something
right.
to really enjoy.
That's right.
And I don't know how CD does it at this time of year, but somehow he seems to be able to get Santa Claus to his house almost every season to help hand out these Christmas canes on one night or another.
Well, he's got connections, I guess.
I guess.
Good connections. So Santa Claus loves to give out the candy canes, loves to give the children hugs, and lots of pictures made with Santa there.
That's awesome.
And that should start sometime. Santa should be there maybe this weekend, providing it's not raining.
Okay.
Santa doesn't like the rain in his beard.
I bet, yes, that could be a problem. Gets back up to the North Pole, it's really cold. Beard will freeze. All right. Hey, we're going to show your house in just a moment. We've had some other great entries. And Charlie, the street home is coming up. Talk a little bit about that one.
The street home, it's over in West Nashville. And the thing about this home is that she has a few items that you might not see in other homes. And the big thing is that she doesn't pay full price for many of her decorations. Now, you'll find out in talking to all these finalists that a lot of them are at the stores the day after Christmas, and they're not doing returns. They're buying lights.
Yeah, at 75% off.
Exactly. They're buying that last item that they may want, and they stock up. And she's one of those people that, I think she does a lot of bargain shopping. That's what we're going to find out.
All right, let's take a look at that home.
I just like Christmas. I mean, it's the one time of the year where anything is possible, and why not? I mean, it brings back childhood for all of us. I tend to go just a little bit overboard when it comes to decorating for Christmas. Actually, I just throw everything out in the yard and go from there. I put it someplace. If I don't like it there, I'll move it and just keep going around till I find where I want it and then start on the next one. I mean, that's just the way to do it. I mean, sometimes it is better to decorate at night so you can actually see where everything is placed. Then you just stand out in the road and kind of look at different areas and say, okay, that's fine there, and that's fine there. And yeah, that's an elk over here. Here's the deer, and then the gingerbread house on the roof. I got that more than 10 years ago. And most of the stuff, they don't make it the next year, so if you want it, you've got to get it. You go to yard sales or just find stuff on clearance after Christmas. I don't think I really paid full price for any of it. Yard sales and my brother-in-law.
Yeah, I've got all the toy soldiers.
He's my partner in crime.
You go down some of these alleys and find a lot of stuff. After Christmas, people just throw their old stuff away. I reuse them.
He kind of gets me a bunch of stuff.
I find it, she puts it. I don't put nothing nowhere. She puts it up where she wants to.
Nobody's allowed to help put stuff up.
If I put it, she'll move it. So I don't even touch it.
Because if I don't like it, I move it. And I don't like people touching my toys. Garfield and Minnie Mouse and the ducks and like the weird animals, because I like those. Yeah, they may not be Christmassy, but a flamingo at Christmas time, why not? But it was different and I just had to have it. When it looks good, you stake it up, tape it up, and tie it up. I love Christmas. I mean, you can't help but smile. You gotta bring a smile to somebody's face at least once a day. Little kids have to have something to look forward to. You need a flamingo at Christmas time, I think.
Very nice.
You need that flamingo.
Really, any time of the year. So they basically go dumpster diving right after Christmas and look for anything that's been tossed out. They can repair it, and boom, they've got it.
Exactly. And they check the alleys, they check the garage sales, and they go to the thrift stores. And they say, you can find a lot of stuff for Christmas there.
You know what I saw the other day at the thrift store? One of those candles, the plastic candles that you just don't see those anymore.
Should have scarfed it.
I know. I should have. There was only one. But we had those when I was a kid. I don't know what ever happened to them.
Now, CD will tell you that half of this Christmas display business is fixing what's out in the yard.
I bet. I bet.
Over half.
Talk about, you've got a lot of lights out there. How much time you spend tinkering and, you got a routine, right?
Sure. Even last night, I looked around and there was a section of icicles out, so I'm out on the ladder last night about 7:30 and changed about 30 bulbs. So then I happened to notice on the back fence, here's a section of icicles out. So that's got to be cut out because the whole section has burned out.
Oh, really?
And then I noticed on the front bush, there's a red string of lights out there, so that'll be snatched off sometime today, and we'll check those, and they'll be back on when the night lights come on tonight.
I'm glad I'm not at your house, actually. I'd like to see it when it's all finished, but doing all that maintenance, forget it.
If you enjoy this kind of thing, it's fun.
You're a man of patience. All right. Hey, we have to take a quick break. We're coming back in just a moment. More great lights to show you, so stay with us here on The Plus.
Yeah, I still got a lot more stuff I could put out if I had the space and enough cords and not being afraid of blowing a bunch more fuses.